The Camden Conference is kind of about talking about changing times and current events and adding the generation that is growing up with all of those changes is so extremely important.
A lot of students don't understand what goes on outside of our little bubbles, if you will, about what happens in other parts of the world.
I'm really glad and I'm really happy that we could have the opportunity to go and not have to pay for it and just get this really great a lot of information from a lot of really important and inspiring people.
If you really do have an interest in the future of our country and I mean who's going to be leading 20-30 years from now, then I mean pay attention now, because this is probably one of the most interesting political periods in our lives.
And I think that if we can have this environment where students can go out and have this opportunity to hear all this information and then take that and discuss it with one another, I think that's really important. So then that can start the conversation for us to know what really is going on and for us to be able to figure out what we could do in the future.
I thought it was extremely valuable. I was kind of awestruck by the speaker lineup. I mean, we had a Times Person of the Year, which was incredible. There were so many world-renowned journalists who have truly changed the places where they come from, and we were so lucky just to be able to have some of them in the same room.
Having speakers come from not only like different parts of the nation but different parts of the world, it really, it brings us those different points of view, and we're getting skills that we're going to be able to use for the rest of our lives, because we're learning not only how to talk to other people about these difficult topics, but we're seeing all sides of it so we can try and formulate our own ideas.
Then the thought-provoking material from the presentations and the speakers ultimately led to great conversations I struck up with multiple older people. So it was very good to hear their perspective.
I'm really grateful for the experience. I feel very informed and much more knowledgeable, and also I'm still curious to learn more.
Yeah, it was really valuable for me, and I think I will actually participate in next year's Camden Conference, and yeah, I will actually value this experience and let's say even show other people that the Camden Conference is a very important event.
The conference has always been really good at finding issues that are fully relevant to the world today, and next year is going to be about the Arctic. Last year was about China, and no matter if you really do have an interest in the world and what's going on and trying to make it the best that you can, then go to the conference, because you'll learn so much more in 3 days than you could at a month at school.